up people, welcome back to day 6 out of 100 of this 100-day sprint that I'm documenting on my YouTube channel. Inside this video we're going to be diving into day 6, my back and chest workout that I did at the gym, and then we're also going to be diving into the plans for the bulk, exactly what macros I'm going to be hitting, and then we'll also talk about kind of what my diet plan is that I have in my mind for the bulk as well. So let's dive straight into this. First things first, as you can see, I woke up at 4:44 in the morning. First thing I did is I went ahead and meditated, and then today was actually a day of me just doing some work, setting up some systems for some new businesses and projects that I'm working on, which you can see here on my laptop. And then you can see we got to the gym. So today was back and chest. You can see here I started out with lat pull downs. Now I'll go ahead and put up over the screen the full actual workout of exactly what I did. So you can see everything inside the notes section. But you can see here, okay, so right now I had the pump cover on. Honestly, I don't even know why I was wearing like a little jacket, but basically lat pull downs. Okay, I did this for like 4 sets of wide grip, and then I did a few sets of underhand grip as well. So I only recorded a couple sets here that you can see. In this second set, I actually went up to like pretty much full stack. I think it was just under full stack, so like 90 kg. Keeping in mind, like I'm 72 kg body weight right now. Like this is a lot of weight that I was shifting, especially because right now I'm at the peak of the cut. I found it difficult, I'll be real with you. I found it difficult to stay in the gym, just because of like how light and like how cut I am. Like it was hard to just push the same kind of weight that I would when I'm on my maintenance or when I'm on like, you know, on a bulk in a calorie surplus. So then you can see we got into chest. Started out with the hammer strength just to warm up, and you can see here I had 80 kgs on there. I went for about 4 sets on this as well. Kind of like being as controlled as I can. Was a little bit quick with the reps, but yeah, this was good just to like kind of warm up the chest. After that point, we got into some T-bar rows. Like T-bar rows have become like one of my new favorite movements now. So you can see here we started out with 60. Like 60 is just lightweight for me at this point. Like you can see here I was just kind of throwing the weight around a bit. After that point, I put on another 20 kg plate, and then once again, like because I'm on this cut, man, like I'm at the peak of the cut right now, I was struggling with this 80 kg. Normally I can get this up for like 6 to 8 reps, and today I think I only got like 5 or something. But yeah, man, like after that I then dropped it back to 60. I just repped it out for a superset, and then I did, I believe, like 4 sets of T-bar rows. And then I'll be real with you, like after this point I missed out like a bunch of other movements that I did, simply because like there was other people in the gym. I didn't want to record like too much of myself in front of like other people as well. After that point I basically did some incline bench, so I'll put it up over the screen again right now. So I did some incline dumbbell bench. I did that for like 5 sets. Yeah, once again, like that was a push, man. Like I was struggling to get, I knew for a fact I wouldn't be able to get up 40s for like a full set. I got 35s up for a full set. This is kgs, by the way. And then after that, man, I had to drop it down to 30s. I did like 5 sets of that. And then it made me realize like, yo, I think it's time to get on the bulk soon, man. So basically after the chest, that's when I got into some barbell rows. So you can see here, like this isn't the best angle either, but 60 kg on the barbell rows. I did that for like 4 sets. Few sets were underhand grip as well. And then after that point, I actually went over to the Smith machine because I did incline barbell bench on there as well, and that was just a bit lighter. I only had like 60 kg on the bar, and then did that for a few sets as well. Honestly, I probably did like in total like well over like 8, maybe even 10 sets of like actual pressing movements. I don't know why I did so much yesterday. Then you can see here like I got into some chest flies on the actual pec deck machine, and then after that point as well, you'll see here that I got into I don't even know what this machine is. It's just like a cable fly, like cable press kind of thing. You can see at this point like this was the last movement I did, and at this point like my chest was pumped, man. After that I did actually get into a bit of arms as well, but I just didn't bother recording that as arms is a bit boring. I just did triceps, biceps, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, like this is what the physique's looking like right now. So I'm weighing in at like 72.5, man. I'm looking lean, I'm looking shredded, and I think it's time to get on the bulk. I've maintained this physique now for probably like 2 months, and let's get into the bulk, man. So yeah, I'll show you how this looks. Let's get into like the screenshot. So calorie counter, first of all, this is the macros here. 3,000 calories a day, 258 grams of carb, 222 grams of protein, and then 120 G's of fat. I'll be real with you, I don't even know what fats are. Like, the main thing I used to track on my books was protein, but this time round I think I want to maintain like my leanness as well. I don't really want to get above like 15% body fat. And then you'll see here, yeah, so this is exactly what I kind of plan to be eating. Like, this stuff is simple, there's no secret sauce, there's no like, you know, secret techniques or secret superfood to eat. Likewise, there's no like secret training techniques in the gym. There's no like there is no secrets. I get a lot of people asking me like, yo, how do you get that kind of physique? You just gotta work hard, consistency, show up every day, have that vision in your mind of exactly who you want to be, and that's literally it. Just show up every day, do the work. So let's get into this, yeah. So I've loved the cut because it meant I could do like a lot of like just kind of intentional fasting. It also means like I don't have to just, you know, be like constantly stuffing my face with food. Obviously, in order to grow, like, you need to be in a surplus, right? So you'll see here, yeah, this is kind of the plan. 8 weeks on, like I said, of bulking, and then 2 weeks, every 8 weeks we're going to do a 2-week mini cut, and that's just going to strip away the fat, maintain the physique, maintain the leanness to some extent as well. And then basically after the 2 weeks of cutting, get back into a maintenance. So I'll go from like 3,000 calories for 8 weeks, and then I'll drop that down to like, basically I'll figure out my maintenance, and then I'll drop that 500 calories below, so I'm in a deficit for 2 weeks, and then I'll go back to maintenance for a week, and then I'll go back up to 3,000. That's basically the plan. Logically, in my mind, it makes sense. When it comes to it, we'll see what happens. Basically, you can see here, this is kind of like what I'm going to be eating. So in the morning, fruit bowl, 75 gram protein shake, and then oats with semi-skimmed milk. And then you can see in the afternoon, 5 scrambled eggs, 15 grams of butter that kind of goes in the eggs, and then basically pasta. Like, I was like, well, how do I get carbs in? And I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to eat pasta. That's literally it. Just keep it simple, eat like the same thing every day. And then evening time, 150 grams of chicken breast, and then 150 grams of rice. Snacks, so this is like more of a pre-workout thing. I just put like either like biscuits or just like a cereal bar, something like that. And honestly, like, that's just quick release kind of energy for me before I work out as well, which is kind of a good thing. And also just gets in a bit more calories, gets in a bit more carbs as well. And then last thing, like before I sleep, it's going to be a 25 gram protein shake with 30 grams of oats, just a light one. And then that's going to kind of finish me up for the day. And basically the plan is to go 6 days on, and then 1 day I'm just going to do like kind of fasting type of thing, because I remember for me, when I was bulking, I was like eating a lot of food, but I'd also know in the back of my mind that I do need to fast at some point in order to just detoxify my body, if that makes sense. And so I feel like I'm going to experiment this time around. I'm going to go, 6 days on, 1 day off. And because of my total calories in the week, I'm still going to be in a surplus anyway. So I'm not really looking at it on like a daily basis. I'm also looking at it on like a weekly basis, adding up my calories from each day. And then, that way as well, like, I can have like 1 day of just clean, like, no bulking, just like detox kind of thing. I think that's going to be good for me as well, because during my cut I did a lot of fasting, and that really helped with just like removing a lot of fat. That's also how I got shredded as well. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Honestly, like, there's no kind of like secrets here. There's no kind of like special superfood. There's no kind of like secret like gym workout. It really is just keeping things simple, showing up every day with consistency, and then just getting the work done. That's literally it. That's kind of how I operate. And once again, like, that's kind of the whole purpose of this 100-day sprint. So hope you guys can take some inspiration from that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video will be out at some point, day 7. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.